Dynamic electronics stage 2, the concept. The TechnoToy is an arrangement of instruments essentially about developing a system to predict and understand pipeline corrosion using dynamic testable models. The core idea is that corrosion is not something you just observed after the fact. It is something that can be modelled, tested and predicted as it develops over time. The key theme is the need for continuous testing during development. Instead of building a model and checking it later, the approach stresses that predictions must be tested as the work progresses, allowing the model to be refined step by step. The main idea is dynamic changing systems. The dynamic electronics aspect refers to the fact that real systems, especially pipelines, are not static. Electrical conditions change over time. Environmental conditions vary. Currents and potentials fluctuate. These changing conditions directly affect corrosion behaviour. Modern research confirms that dynamic electrical effects like stray currents or interference can significantly accelerate corrosion and make it harder to predict. So the system must be dynamic, not fixed. The scientific approach behind it is that the TechnoToy concept is based on applying the scientific method to corrosion modelling. We have to measure real system data, voltages, currents and environment, build a predictive model, test predictions continuously, adjust the model based on results. This aligns with modern engineering approaches where corrosion is treated as a multifunctional problem involving electrochemistry, stress and environmental effects. The goal is predictive corrosion modelling. The ultimate goal is to create software or systems that can predict corrosion before failure occurs. This is important because corrosion is a major cause of pipeline failure. It can lead to leaks, environmental damage and high costs. Early prediction allows prevention instead of repair. Modern approaches like probabilistic models and sensor systems already show that prediction is possible when enough data is used. The big picture. What this page is trying to communicate in simple terms is that corrosion should be treated as a dynamic, energy-driven system that can be measured, modelled and controlled rather than a random, purely chemical process. The TechnoToy is essentially a learning testing framework to build that capability step by step. The simple one line takeaway is that TechnoToy is about building and testing dynamic models that use real data to predict, control pipeline corrosion as it happens.